talk about a little bit about the game here in a second. I've got to go put the mic outside.
Yeah, we're good. Just to give you a little bit of preview of the action that we're going to see tonight, we have the Veterans Memorial Eagles facing the Ray Texans here at Cabinets Field. The Veterans Memorial Eagles coming into this ball game ranked number 17 in the state of Texas in 5A competition. The Ray Texans ranked number 22 in the state for 5A competition as well. Here in district play, we got some a little bit of playoff implications on the line tonight. The Veterans Memorial Eagles won handedly on Tuesday in the matchup against the Texans. And if they win here, they have a great opportunity to lock up the 1 seed in the district and get themselves another district championship for that program. And for the Ray Texans, if they win tonight, they end up tying themselves up with the Veterans Memorial Eagles. And okay, we're good with the crowd mic. So they would end up being tied for that first place spot. And then Veterans Memorial has another series ahead of them next week against the Alice Coyotes.
Tuesday
and Friday. But the Ray Texans have their bye week, so this will be their final game of the regular season. So if Veterans Memorial is able to win the next 2 games against Alice, then they will lock up the district championship. I'm saying if they were to win tonight and the 2 games against Alice, then they will have themselves a district championship. Either way, it does appear as if both of these teams will be headed to the 1 seed in each of their respective divisions.
1 and 2.
Division 1 and Division 2.
Are we live on MIC Sports
We
Network?
have been, yes.
Oh, you're awesome, dude. I'm sorry I'm behind. I totally forgot to put the mic outside. I was like,
You're good, Doug.
I better hurry up and get it in there now.
I hope the people have enjoyed my ramblings about the playoffs and kind of the stakes here tonight against these 2 really outstanding ball clubs.
Absolutely. Let's get to thank our sponsors tonight. We appreciate their support all season long. These guys have been on for the long haul. That's our friends at AEP Texas, FX Game Exchange at Airline and Holly, the Wind Chase Shopping Center, G-Tech Communications. You can find them all over South Texas, and the Taggart Motor Group out of Portland. But then also, there's a brand new sponsor today joining on for the first time this year, and they're going to ride with us all the way through the playoffs. That's our friend at Clubhouse Sports Gear at 1701 South Staples. Big shout out to Jesse and his partner, I believe it's Mike. Thank you guys so much for joining on and watching our broadcast and being a part of it and wanting to join on and support the young men and women here in the Coastal Bend, but also won't tell everybody about you. There's a lot of eyes that watch these games, and I was like, hey, how about it, fellas? Thank you. You guys are awesome. I bet you wish you had a store like that when you were still playing, huh?
Yeah, that would have been pretty convenient.
Yeah, definitely so. The officials are out there. Let's get down to the starting lineup now. First, for the visiting team, the number 17 ranked team in Class 5A. That is the Veterans Memorial Eagles, led by head coach Lee Yeager. Leading off, a little change in the lineup tonight. Leading off is shortstop number 7, Trey Hernandez. Batting second. Third base, number 8, John Reyes. Batting in the third spot, the pitcher number 16, DJ Garcia. And batting cleanup, the catcher number 9, Jordan Garza. Batting in the fifth spots, first baseman number 6, Drew Bonilla. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, a different one tonight. Jaden Ruiz will handle the designated hitter duties. Right field, number 14, Nate Trevino is batting seventh. In the eighth spot, center fielder number 18, Julian Colsa. And batting ninth, left field, number 5, Aaron Gonzalez. Defensively
for the Ray Texans, out in left field is going to be number 11, Luke Wyrick. In center, number 9, Isaiah Solis. In right field is number 2, that is Gutierrez. At third base, number 6, OJ Ruiz. At shortstop, number 1, Ethan Garza. At second base, MJ Vela. At first base, Jaron Sandoval. Behind the plate, one of the better catchers you'll see in the area, number 16, Josh Hernandez. And then on the bump for the Ray Texans, number 22, Aaron Castillo.
Aaron Castillo coming in for this ball game. He'll be out here in a moment. We'll have the introductions and the national anthem here in just a moment. Castillo coming in with a 1.93 ERA. He's 5-2 on the year. His win percentage is .714. He has pitched 32.2 innings. He's given up 14 hits, 14 runs. 9 of those runs of the 14 are earned. He's walked 20 batters. He's struck out 35. He's not given up any home runs. At least it shows a 0. And he's pitched, does not have any wild pitches, but he has 13 hit batters.
So he can get a little wild.
Tends to get inside a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Those wild pitches might just be because
Right.
they don't track them.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
That might be the thing. I'm not saying he's not throwing a wild pitch or so. I mean, every now and then, no matter who, even Nash Viegas, who had an outstanding arm for Flower Bluff.
Nash threw a lot of wild pitches.
Yeah,
I'll
he
tell
did.
him that to his face.
Yeah, he did. They have him marked down as 540 pitches thrown this season for Aaron Castillo.
Okay.
Nice little rundown, huh? You ready
Yeah.
for that? That was good. Act like I've done some of this before. Every now and then. We'll be ready to roll here in just a second. Coach Yeager coming over, going to say something to Chris Thomas and to Marcus Strate, who's down there. Oh, and pick up a baseball that was left there, right in the Miller logo. How about that? Once again, thank you to AEP Texas, FX Game Exchange, G-Tech Communications, Taggart Motor Group, and Clubhouse Sports Gear. Put their commercial together for them today.
Third is pitcher number 16, DJ Garcia. Batting fourth, the catcher number 9, Jordan Garza. And fifth is playing first base number 6, Drew Bonilla. Batting sixth, the designated hitter number 13, Jaden Ruiz.
Well,
Player to watch for this Veterans Memorial offense. It's going to be Jonathan Reyes
Yes.
for me. Jonathan Reyes is going to be batting in the 2 spot for the Eagles. He is a senior, and he has been tearing it up on the offensive end of the field and defensively for that. He's been a superstar for this Eagles team. He's batting .511 heading into this ball game.
he was one of the players to watch for this season with our Around the Bases Spotlight magazine. And it's Coach Yeager was one of the ones, like we were saying, well, Coach, we need 4. He says, no, I got to have 5. I got to have this guy in here.
Yeah.
Like, I got to. Should have known to trust Coach Yeager when he said that.
Yeah.
that guy was John Reyes. I was like, okay, I got you. He saw the work. He knew exactly what Reyes is going to be able to bring to the team, and he's been outstanding. Also, too, look, Trey Hernandez took the lead in home runs with a 3-run shot over the wall there in the out in left field on Tuesday night, which was a late game. We got home really, really late. Hopefully, this one doesn't take, it's not a Gilligan's Island, I like to call a 3-hour tour.
No, hopefully not, but I think we'll get a good game of baseball nonetheless.
We definitely have a good game of baseball. Stand by for the introduction of the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, we take this time to inform and remind students and fans of the proper etiquette during flag ceremonies. The United States flag is a symbol of our great country, and accordingly all of us should stand, place our right hands over our hearts, and gentlemen should remove your caps. Remember, silence is a form of respect, and everyone should remain standing until the anthem is played.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Be ready here in just a moment. Trey Hernandez leading off for the Eagles tonight. Trey with a 246 batting average, 21 runs scored. He's 17 hits, 15 RBI, 3 doubles, 1 triple, and 3 home runs, leading the team in home runs with 3 hit. The Eagles as a team have 9. One of those is a grand slam from John Reyes.
Wow.
That's not a ton. I was looking
No.
over, trying to compare some other teams in the Coastal Bend area. And I think when I checked it, Marcos, maybe it was a Tuesday when I looked, maybe last Friday or Saturday, Cal Allen has about 20 as a team. So
20
I was like,
home runs.
yeah, as a team.
Wow.
So I was like, they are playing different teams in their districts. They do have some very lower tier teams in the districts they're playing. It's not taking anything away from the Cal Allen Wildcats. They are absolutely outstanding. They played some really good teams in tournament play. There's got to be a deep, deep playoff run for them, I know. So,
But they also, some of the teams they play don't have the same program.
no,
That
they don't have the same level and style
No.
of program around in here that you're playing with here. 10-2 was the victory for the Veterans Memorial Eagles. That game started off with Ray was the visiting team. At solo home run from Josh Hernandez in the first inning. The Texans led all the way till the 6th inning. Till the 4th inning, and Veterans Memorial scored 7 runs in the 4th. Ray got another run in the 6th. Veterans added 3 in the bottom of the 6th, and that was the final score, 10-2. Aaron Castillo on the mound has wired him up, and first pitch is in for strike number 1, and we're underway at Cavanis. Oh, took something off of that one, and it had Hernandez out in front. He's down in the count, 0-2. Nice change of pace. Low and away, ball 1.
Yeah, he tried to get him to chase with that little slider off the plate. Good plate discipline by Hernandez to not bite at that one.
The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3, got him looking. 1 away, first strikeout of the ball game.
What a beauty to start off the game right there by
Yep.
Aaron Castillo. Freezes him with that curveball in the inner half. Started at his hip, broke in and onto the plate. Castillo gets himself his first strikeout of the game.
And here's your player to watch for tonight, the number 8, John Reyes, who's going to play third base. Here's a pitch to him. Outside corner. Hernandez is doing a nice job of bringing that back over. He's got a little smooth, fluid motion. Pitch was probably a tad outside, was able to get the call, though. Low for ball 1. Reyes has been a very disciplined hitter, Marcos.
That is proved by his .541 on base percentage.
Castillo works inside and gets strike 2. One, 2 the count, just like it was to Hernandez. Low for ball 2. One name you will not see tonight for the Eagles will be Ryan Morgan. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the ballgame off for the Ray Texans and Aaron Castillo.
Not often that you see these
Right.
one and 2 hole hitters for the Eagles go down swinging back to back. Castillo looking good.
Here's the opposing pitcher now, number 16, DJ Garcia. Somebody in the lineup will do pretty well. It's always one of the guys. And it seems to be like the 7, 8, and 9 hitters come up and they're like, okay, hey, here we go. Outside for strike 1, DJ Garcia. Got a lot of movement on that, hitting the outside corner. Off speed, strike 2. He's going with a rhythm. He's going at an outside corner, coming back with an off speed, and then he's going to throw that slider. Probably right. You think on this one?
I don't know. I think you might speed him up with the fastball or try to get him to chase on that curveball a little, throw it off the plate a little bit.
struck out the side. 1, 2, 3. They go down in order. Bottom of the first coming up. Stay with us.
Are you bored of your old video games or game console? Head over to FX Game Exchange and find something new from Atari 2600 to PlayStation and Xbox. FX has what you're looking for. Buy, sell, or trade your old games for new ones. They also repair consoles and controllers and discs. So race on over to FX Game Exchange and check out their huge selection of video games, board games, collectibles, and so much more. Happy gaming from FX Game Exchange, 2033 Airline Road.
At GTech 360, we're proudly connecting the South Texas Coastal Bend community. With reliable high-speed internet and state-of-the-art security and alarm systems, your home and business stay seamlessly connected and protected. Enjoy hassle-free setup with free installation, no credit checks, and absolutely no data caps. And if you ever need us, our local support is here 24/7. GTech 360, closing the digital divide, one connection at a time. Give us a call at 361-777-1400.
On News Talk KEYS.
We're back here at Cabinets Field. I'm Doug Kesterson alongside Marcos Marroquin tonight. Let's get down to the starting lineup for the Ray Texans. Leading off will be center fielder number 9, Isaiah Solis. Batting second, the catcher number 16, Josh Hernandez. Batting in the third spot, third base, number 6, O.J. Ruiz. And batting clean up the pitcher, number 22, Aaron Castillo. Batting fifth, first baseman number 5, Jaron Sandoval. Batting sixth, the shortstop number 1, Ethan Garza. Batting in the seventh spot, right field number 2, Jason Gutierrez. Batting eighth is left fielder number 11, Luke Wyrick. And batting ninth, the second base number 8, MJ Vela.
Defensively for the Veterans Memorial Eagles, number 5, Aaron Gonzalez out in left, and center field, Julian Colsa. In right field, number 14, Nate Trevino. In the hot corner, number 8, John Reyes. At shortstop, number 7, Trey Hernandez. At second base, number 12, Mason Colsa. At first base, Drew Bonilla. Behind the plate for the Eagles, number 9, Jordan Garza. And then on the bump for the Eagles, number 16, DJ Garcia. Garcia is coming into this game with a 6-0 record in 9 appearances. He has a 1.62 ERA. He has been phenomenal. That is over 34 2/3 innings pitched. He's only given up 8 runs, 47 strikeouts to 19 walks. He's been very effective on the bump.
And unlike his counterpart for the Ray Texans, he's only hit 6 batters this season.
A little bit more control coming out of that arm. But it looks like Castillo came out with his ace. Yeah, with his ace stuff.
Yeah, he did.
So let's see how Garcia will look for Veterans.
Isaiah Solis batted 9th in the game the other night. He's now leading off tonight. He was 0 for 2. Both managers, coaches making a little bit of lineup changes. One of those ones because under the weather is Ryan Morgan, unable to make tonight's game. Catching is Jordan Garza, who's done a tremendous job of that as well. He's talented. He's a Swiss Army knife.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can put him anywhere. And a great throw down to second. That had some zip on it.
We got a packed out crowd over here at Cabinets Field so far, especially for an early one. 5:30 first pitch.
Ish. 5:30-ish. All righty. Facing the lefty. Well, that was energetic. Garcia nails the inside corner, strike number 1.
Yeah, we're going to be hearing a lot of them. The Ray Texans cheerleaders, and I think we got the Eagle cheerleaders as well, sitting front row.
Garcia's pitch outside, ball 1. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch from Garcia. Oh, nice. Strike 2. What is that, a slurve?
Yeah, kind of a, I think that's more a curveball than a slider, but it also had some good horizontal movement as it catches the back door outside corner of the plate.
The 1-2. Well, that's the 7th hit batter of the year. And a leadoff base runner for the Ray Texans, bringing up the catcher, number 16, Josh Hernandez.
So Lee's crowding the plate a little bit out of the left-handed batter's box, but that one was in and near the chalk, so it gets the elbow pad of Solis, and he gets himself a free pass to first.
Hernandez was 1 for 4 with a run, an RBI, and 2 strikeouts on Tuesday night. And that was a more intentional throw to first. That wasn't one of those ones where I see you.
Yeah, good move.
Well, I'm not saying it was the best move. I said that was an intentional throw. Like,
Yeah.
Hey, get back to the bag. I'm paying attention to you. That gets away from Jordan Garza. Down to second base is Solis. I don't know if that's a wild pitch or pass ball.
I don't know either, but it finds its way to the backstop nonetheless, and more importantly, the Texans got themselves a runner in scoring position here, nobody out.
And a 1-0 count to Josh Hernandez. He's got a good stick. 4-year player for the Ray Texans. 1-1 is a swing and a miss. It sounded like it was off the bat just a tad into the glove. One ball, one strike. No score here in the bottom of the first between the Eagles and the Texans. He did it in the first game on Tuesday. He did it again on Saratoga. 2-run blast, Josh Hernandez.
What a shot to get this scoring started for the Ray Texans. Josh Hernandez slams one onto Saratoga.
Third baseman number 6, O.J. Ruiz.
It's going to bring up now the third baseman, number 6, O.J. Ruiz. Nobody out for the Texans. They lead 2-0. Garcia rears back and fires a strike on the outside corner. Strike number 1. Oh, that was strike number 2. The ump's being generous on that one. I think very generous. That was a sweeping pitch, Marcos, that if it hit the very front part of the plate, it wouldn't by much. My opinion. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Garcia sets and fires. Way outside, ball 2. Pretty good feeling to have your catcher go yard in back-to-back games. And your number 2 batter. Ball 3, full count now, work to O.J. Ruiz.
Man, that had beautiful movement on that curveball. Sharp vertical drop, but it just drops and falls in front of the plate. It's a good chase pitch, though.
Ball 4. I'd imagine a conversation is going to come out to the mound here in a moment. Yet to get anyone out. Here brings up the pitcher, number 22, Aaron Castillo, who has a ton of pop.
Yeah, got to be careful how you attack this young man.
He was 1 for 3 with a run, 2 strikeouts. He had a double, coming in with a .295 batting average, 23 hits, and 31 RBI. Means when somebody's on base, he's going to do some damage. First pitch is high and away, ball 1.
And he's the team leader in RBI with 31. So as you said, when he's got his teammates on base, he has a habit of bringing them in.
It's a good habit to have. Outside ball 2. That did not look good coming out of his hand. And here comes Coach Ruiz. I knew he was coming in a moment. Needs to go out there and settle him down. He might be thinking they've given up the run already. And all right. Thank you to our friends at AEP Texas, FX Game Exchange, G-Tech Communications, Taggart Motor Group, and our new sponsor, Clubhouse Sports Gear, 1701 South Staples. Ray is 12-3. Veterans Memorial is 11-2. The Eagles are 25-3 overall. Ray is 22-7 overall. GP coming in at the 3rd spot in the standings at 10-4, 18-9 overall. Flower Bluff at 8-5 in district play, 19-8-1 overall. So the Hornets with a win, another win, will pick up 20 wins in the season for the first time in a good while, Marcos. You have the
I had a little bit of the end of that home run trot from Josh Hernandez as that big swing that he had started off the scoring and put the Texans out to an early lead.
And still nobody out.
You're right, though. The last couple misses from Garcia have not looked very good. He's already walked a batter and hit a batter, so.
And that's how you respond back after 2 pitches that tail away. You come down and in with a fastball. Get strike number 1. Castillo not really crowding the plate a ton. And he hits that one, and that's going to head out to Saratoga. Texans lead 4-0. Wow.
The second 2-run bomb of the inning for the Texans. What a shot from Aaron Castillo. And the Ray Texans have a 4-0 lead.
Well, I would imagine Coach Yeager is going to send somebody to the bullpen.
Maybe. This is as rough of a start as you could imagine for the Eagles.
I've never seen this happen to him.
I haven't either. I've never seen DJ Garcia get touched up like this.
I've never seen an Eagles team give up two-run home runs in the top half or the bottom half of the first inning.
No, I mean, he just kind of threw a middle fastball that got hammered.
That was over the head of Sandoval. Ball 1. He got plunked in the head from Jordan Garza on the other night. Sandoval's one tough kid. Outside ball 2. Jordan Garza cannot pitch in tonight's game. He needs like another day of rest. Low ball 3. And there goes Jackson Cantu down to the bullpen. Ball 4. 2 walks and a hit batter.
And I think they're going to get Cantu moving around pretty quickly as Coach Ruiz is marching down to the bullpen.
That's Hagan.
Oh, excuse me.
But no, Ruiz is a pitching coach, so he'll be down here by the dugout continuing to pitch into Jordan Garza. The pitch call in. That's Hagan down there. Hey, let's go. Bullpen coach, I guess. Ethan Garza, 1 on, nobody out. Ray leading 4-0. Inside, ball 1.
Well, whenever you hit a batter, give up a 2-run shot. You walk a batter, give up a 2-run shot, and then you walk another batter. Those are some really, really bad outcomes.
And it is exactly the start the Ray Texans wanted. Garcia fires in a strike.
And, it's not all on DJ Garcia, though. I mean, yes, he hasn't been very consistent out there. He's been a little wild. But the pitches over the plate have been crushed.
Yeah. Send the ball back safely.
I mean, especially at the high school level, you don't really expect just because you throw a fastball over the plate for it to get put over the fence.
Right. Lowe gets away, but Sandoval will stay at first. 2-1 now.
Might see some movement over at first, as Coach Ruiz gave a long list of signs over to Sandoval.
Popped up. That's strike number 2.
Well, it ended up being a bunt sign. It'd be interesting to see if they try to get it again here with 2 strikes.
I wouldn't expect it.
I wouldn't expect it either. But we've seen it a good amount this year where coaches give the sign anyways.
Part of the gamesmanship.
Virtually no lead over at first.
Ball 3. I mean, I know he can throw Reyes if he needs to as well. I think Reyes has done an excellent job. Fouled away for strike number 2. The count remains full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. 1 on. Ray leading 4-0 here in the bottom half of the first inning. Two 2-run home runs. Not one, but twice. And that's popped up, and it'll get backing out of play.
And that's the pitch that Garcia has to be careful with those fastballs that he's leaving over the plate a little bit too much. Got to try to get that pitch in a better location.
And the winds coming into the ball game are steady 20 miles an hour, gusting up to about 32. So it will wreak havoc on those pitches coming in, don't you think sometimes? You don't think so? Sure is helping them go out, though, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Ball 4, it's back-to-back walks. 2-1, nobody out. Third walk of the inning.
Yeah, and the Veterans Memorial dugout was checking over with Coach Hagan in the bullpen to see if Cantu was ready, and I think they're going to give him Garcia an extra batter or two, depending on how this at-bat goes.
Garcia tries to lay down the bunt, and it's foul. That's Jason Gutierrez, the right fielder. He was 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. 364, 4 hits, 5 RBI this year.
What is that, 3 fouled off bunt attempts so far? At least.
I don't know if Garcia has his full complement of velocity today, do you?
It doesn't look far from his normal, from the baseline that we've seen at times this season.
Inside, ball 1.
That location is really what's wavering today. It's not being consistent.
Lares lays down the bunt. He only plays it first, and it's offline. Everybody's safe.
So Jason Gutierrez with some good speed gets himself an infield single, and they continue to put the pressure on this Eagles team. That was a great bunt right there by the lefty.
Here's the left fielder, number 11, Luke Wyrick. You know what this says a lot about the Ray Texan team after going down? The Eagles have won, I believe, back-to-back district championships?
I believe so, yeah.
So if they would win this, they would essentially, could have a very strong possibility of winning 3 in a row. Says a lot about coming back in this ball game. There's a chance to regroup, and that's what Ray's doing tonight, regrouping. Nobody out. Bases loaded for Luke Wyrick. And then Wyrick calls time. Garcia says, I'm okay. I'm going to throw you a pitch that I know that'll cross the plate. There's strike 1.
Cantu is ready in the bullpen. So whenever his number is called, if it is called.
Low, ball 1.
He has stopped throwing.
I would imagine if he walks another batter that he'll bring him down.
Yeah, you got to wonder where the leash ends.
Now, this Eagles team is pretty talented, and they've come back from deficits before.
Well, they scored, 10 runs on Tuesday? So
They put 7 up in 1 inning, so I would not put anything past anybody. It's a line shot out. He tags up. I thought he left early.
No, I think he left right on time, Doug, and that ends up being a sac fly from the 8-hole hitter Luke Wyrick. Pushes across another run here in the first.
Here's the 9th batter of this inning, half inning with 1 out now. It's MJ Vela, the second baseman.
Second baseman number 8, Steven Vela.
And that was the first out recorded. And we're already seeing the 9-hole hitter up. And
That's the way to start the game.
yeah, Wyrick stopped for a second to give a little bit of intel to MJ Vela. Maybe he was seeing something.
High ball 1. Garcia's next offering, low ball 2. Runners on first and second with 1 out, and a 5-0 lead for Ray here in the bottom of the first.
And we were talking about pregame, how this is a lineup that we haven't really seen from the Texans. They moved Solis to the top of the order. They moved Ruiz. He's in the 3 spot. Hernandez is in the 2 spot.
Strike 1.
They moved some guys around, and it's working here early.
Hernandez batted second on Tuesday, so he moved that change there, made that move Tuesday. And basically Vela and Solis flip-flop places 9 and 1.
Yeah.
Garza wanted to throw to second base, nobody covering. It's 3 balls and 1 strike.
Which changing your leadoff hitter, in the last game of your regular season, maybe he's trying to see how the lineup looks heading into the playoffs. See if they can start manufacturing more runs.
Vela with a big hack winds up off balance. Strike number 2.
Yeah, he was trying to do some damage on a pitch that was up and inside.
Hey, everybody's getting a hit today. I want in on the party
Yeah.
too, right?
I guess the downside of that is I think if he takes that pitch, then he's standing on first base right now.
And now he's standing on first base. Fourth walk of this half inning. And we're back to the top of the order. Isaiah Solis, who was hit by a pitch. So he's technically 0 for 0. Wow.
Man,
Ball one.
If we're Garcia, I think you really got to hunt a ground ball and try to get a double play to get out of this inning because you do not want to face Josh Hernandez again with the bases loaded.
There's strike number one.
I think you really got to work towards the bottom of the zone. Maybe throw a little bit of off speed there. Try to initiate a ground ball.
And that would have been some serious trouble had that goes down the line, but it drifts off fouls 1 and 2.
Good speed all around the bases for the Ray Texans.
Taking what he gave him. He's going to drop in for a single. It gets by the glove and rolls to the wall. 1 run comes home. Here comes 2. The third one's got the green light. Heading into third with a triple. It's Isaiah Solis.
The brand new leadoff hitter gets a bases clearing triple. And it is now 8-0 as we are seeing Lee Yeager heading to the mound. Wow, DJ Garcia entered this ballgame with a 1.62 ERA, 6-0 on the season. And this is as rough as a first inning as I could have imagined. He leaves only recording 1 out, giving up 8 runs on 4 hits.
Yeah, I've not seen that happen to an Eagles team in forever. I don't know that I've ever seen it happen to an Eagles team. Have you?
I haven't.
Seriously.
So they're giving an error to the outfield.
Yeah.
So we're going to get a single and then a 2-base error. Wow.
Well, Texans need 2 runs. If they can shut out the Eagles, they would run rule them and put up 10 like the Eagles put up 10 on the Ray Texans Tuesday night.
This is really the last thing that I thought would happen.
Oh, yeah, I didn't expect this today. No way.
The Texans team just looks absolutely locked in offensively. They were not fazed at all, not intimidated at all by facing a DJ Garcia who came into this game as one of the best, if not a genuine argument for the best pitcher in the area.
One of them. Jordan Garza,
definitely.
I think.
You got to have. You would include him in the conversation. You know what I mean?
In Class 5A, then there were several arms there Cal Allen has that are just outstanding.
And now, the pitcher, as we mentioned, he went over to warm up. That is Jackson Cantu, correct?
Yes. They're all going out there like, hey, let's go. Colsa stays at second. Bonilla at first. Reyes at third. I think Garcia moves out to right field instead of Trevino. Because Garcia has those red shoes, and that's red shoes out there in right, correct?
Yep. We'll have to double check here in a little bit.
Here's Josh Hernandez, who's 1 for 1 with 2 RBI. Seeing the ball well. He hits that ball high, and that ball's deep enough. He did it again.
Wow! Josh Hernandez with another home run. That's 2 home runs in the same inning. And he gives the Ray Texans a 10-0 lead.
Well, all he does is hit home runs.
That's what he's done so far. And so that run on third base will be applied to DJ Garcia. So his official stat line we will have for you in a second.
That's popped up, and this is in foul territory. Is it going to be enough? No, it's in. Oh, right off the police officer.
Oh, man.
And he gives a thumbs up. I'm okay. This is the 12th batter of the inning. Wow. I did not see this coming. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's strike number 2. Strike 3. There's a strikeout. First one of the ball game for the Eagles. And it brings up number 22, Aaron Castillo.
Well, I guess as we kind of settle down a little bit, Jackson Cantu is a senior. He's entering this game with a 1.53 ERA, 3 wins to 0 losses is his record as he bounces that one in for ball 1. He's came in to 6 different games. He has 6 appearances, and he's pitched 14 innings. He has 10 strikeouts to 4 walks.
The 1-0. That was a little wild.
Well, he's probably being a little bit careful here with Castillo, who already showed what he could do with his pop as he put one on to Saratoga earlier.
3 home runs in the bottom half of the first inning.
If you were driving by Saratoga and your car was injured, maybe you should check out the Taggart Motor Group.
Nice. Nice. It's 3-0 to Castillo. 3-1 now.
I mean, those were some moon shots.
Strike 2.
Ooh.
That snuck in the back door. The payoff. Hit him. Another base runner.
Yeah, Garza's trying to argue that he went on the swing, but I think he very much held up. So that's another hit by pitch.
14th batter of the inning. Here's Jaron Sandoval. My goodness. I did not see this coming. Here comes Lee Yeager.
Number 5, Jaron Sandoval.
Oh, I think Yeager wants to argue the call that he went around.
It's kind of a late appeal.
Yeah, I don't know that. Now they may talk about it.
If you're going to have an appeal, I think you got to come out kind of right away and make your argument. Or maybe he was just double checking. Maybe he was double checking the ruling. Was it ball 4 or the hit by pitch? I don't know.
Right. To me, it looked like a hit by pitch. I heard it.
It was a hit by pitch.
I heard it. Did you hear it?
I don't know what other reason Coach Yeager would be coming out. That's trying to play devil's advocate a little bit, but it will go down as a hit by pitch. And as you said, this is the 14th batter?
Yes. I've got 2 more spaces on this first inning. There's strike 1. Instead of going over another column, I've got 16.
You rewrote it down?
I just kept bringing them down. I know. Now I have to really pay attention. Inside for ball 1.
If you're joining us here late, know that is not a typo on the screen. It has been
Ball 2.
a dream first inning for the Texans and a nightmarish inning for the Eagles.
Oh, that got away too. Ball 3. Wow. That's all I can say today. Wow. Ball 4. Brings up number 1, Ethan Garza.
Shortstop, number 1, Ethan Garza.
Strike 1 into Ethan Garza. Garza this inning walked and scored a run. Ground ball to Hernandez, flips it over to Colsa, and gets the third and final out. So that would have been a 6-4 put out here to end it. And that's going to be it right there. So we'll come up to the top of the second inning. The Texans lead 10-0. Stay with us.
Are you bored of your old video games or games?
I'm Robert Heil with the Heil Law Firm. You probably haven't heard about us yet, but you will. That's because we're doing things a little bit differently here at the Heil Law Firm. We provide the best possible customer service, access to the best healthcare providers, and the best possible outcomes on your case. That's why we've won Caller Time Best of the Best the last 3 years in a row. Most importantly, we give back a part of every case we win to make our community better. At the Heil Law Firm, we are battling for justice and winning for the community.
In Corpus Christi, we coast our own way.
The city to the beach, coast is more than our part of the state.
Coasting is a state of mind.
We take our time.
And take your ride. We do things differently.
And celebrate what makes us the same.
This way of life is bigger than our beaches.
We are the casually charming,
The collectively cool.
the creatively curious.
We are the Gulf Coast capital.
News Talk KEYS.
We're back here at Cabinets Field. I'm Doug. He's Marcos. It's the 10-0 lead for the Ray Texans. One of the most outstanding innings I've seen offensively from the Ray Texans team in probably a decade. 3 home runs in the same inning, 2 by the same player. Both of them 2-run home runs for Josh Hernandez.
Here's the second one if you're watching on MIC Sports Network. As you can see, right off the bat, that ball was hit a long way, and that one's probably hit the batting cages over by the softball field here at Cabinets.
Now it's top half of the second inning. Due up the 4, 5, and 6 hitters for the Eagles. Have not gone through the lineup yet. Here is Jordan Garza. High and inside to Garza, ball 1.
Now, one thing that we probably should mention here is, although Castillo started this game really hot on the mound, he struck out the first 3 batters of the Eagles in the top half of the first.
Garza hit that one. That's tailing back deeper, and then caught probably about 3 or 4 feet away from the warning track. We're out number 1.
Yeah, that ball carried a long way.
Brings up Drew Bonilla. Bonilla was 3 for 4 with a double, coming in with a .357 batting average, 15 hits, 11 RBI.
Well,
High and away, ball 1.
My point was before that flyout was Castillo was on the bench for a long time.
Yeah.
And as a pitcher, you know, those long innings can really throw off your timing, your energy. They could get your arm a little cold. But I'm sure he would take a 10-run lead any day of the week for a long inning.
Strike 2. 1-2 the count. High and away, ball 2. Castillo's windup and high ball 3.
That was a really close miss.
It's probably about the chin, don't you think?
Was it up?
I think it was up a little bit. Just fouled off. Game 2 tonight is Moody and Alice, scheduled for 8 p.m. Hey, you got to say that. We didn't start till 9:35 or so on Tuesday night with Ray and Vets.
Well, that bottom half of that inning was, I think, over 30 minutes.
Fouled off.
So it might push back that first pitch.
Ball 4. To a little bit of a collective groan from the Texan fans.
And for me, I thought that was a pretty good pitch. Definitely close to take with 2 strikes, but good eye by Bonilla. Gets himself on first.
There's Jaden Ruiz. Did not play Tuesday. And there's strike 1. I think the strike zone
That looked like the same pitch as the one right before to me.
might be a little
Here and there.
changing a little. Strike 2. Inconsistent might be the word.
That's a good word.
High ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out for the Eagles. And a swing and a miss is strikeout number 4 on the afternoon for Eric Castillo. Brings up the right fielder number 14, Nate Trevino. Nope, that's number 10, Jackson Cantu. Sorry.
Okay, so yeah, you're right. You were right, Doug, earlier whenever you said that Garcia went out to right field. And Cantu technically subbed for Trevino, so sadly Trevino never got an at-bat.
1-0. And that's popped up in the air. Back out of the center field, coming up and making the grab for the Texans is Solis for the 3rd and final out. The Eagles get a runner on. They leave him stranded. They trail 10-0, bottom 2 on the way.
This April, your drive makes a difference. During our Drive for Driscoll event, every time you take a test drive at any Sames location in Laredo, Corpus Christi, or across the Rio Grande Valley, we'll donate $10 to Driscoll Children's Hospital. No purchase necessary, just drive. Help us support the children and families who need it most. Visit Sames this April and drive for Driscoll. Let's drive for smiles.
Meet some of our residents at Gulf Coast Humane Society. When you find your new family member, they'll be spayed or neutered, up to date on vaccinations, and microchipped. Your adoption fee also includes 6 months of heartworm prevention, a free vet visit, post-adoption support, and more. If you fall in love with one of our heartworm-positive dogs, we will also provide their treatment at no extra cost to you. Come find your new furry friend at Gulf Coast Humane Society, completing families since 1945.
KEYS.
Back here at Cabinets Field. And leading off for the Ray Texans this inning. Let's go down. I believe it's number 2, Jason Gutierrez. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay.
And this is number 8 on the mound for the Eagles. That is John Reyes.
Yeah, I knew who Reyes would come through. I didn't think that he would pick Cantu very long.
Cantu came in to just, I guess, stop the bleed a little bit. And that is number 11 at third base. We have to check our lineups.
Garcia. Get his first name. Hold on here. Caleb Garcia.
Leading off the second for the Texans, right fielder number 2, Jason Gutierrez.
Reyes starts to wind up, and first pitch is out and away, ball 1. Wow. I have not seen Eagle pitching struggle like this ever. There's strike 1. And we're not trying to say Reyes is struggling already. It's just a lot of those pitches have been tailing away.
In the first inning, yeah.
Yeah, tailing away. Strike 2. I thought it almost hit him.
I think we're having a lot of late arrivals here, Doug.
Yep.
As this one was the early game of the doubleheader.
High ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
So we still have a lot of people still trickling in, and they're kind of in for a shock as whenever they first look up at that scoreboard.
Like, how in the world did that happen? Line little shot over Hernandez deep. Throws it over. It's not going to be in time. Gutierrez flying down that base path. An infield single.
That's his second infield single of the day.
Left fielder number 11, Luke Wyrick.
Brings up the left fielder number 11, Luke Wyrick, who had a sacrifice fly in the first. Just the bottom of the second. High and away, ball 1. Interesting to see how these two teams will stay in the standings. The throw to first is not in time. You know what?
You were wondering how the standings are going to look after?
Well, Vets is 17, Ray's 22. If they split, ball 2, a win each, do they remain kind of where they're at?
Well, Ray would be, 13-3. Vets would be...
I think they look more at overall. I'm talking in the standings in the top 25.
Oh, in the top 25
yes.
standings.
Safe. Stolen base attempt. Gutierrez flies down to second base. Garza's throw is there. Good placement, just not in time.
Yeah, I think what really got him was the one hop. It was an accurate throw, but in that one hop, in the time that the ball was hitting the turf, Gutierrez got that extra step in and got him in safely.
Off the end of the bat, foul, strike number 2.
Way out in front, just capped it. Lucky for him, it kind of squibbed off foul.
Raise his pitch. Low, ball 3. MJ Vela on deck. Ball 4. 2 on now with nobody out.
Second baseman number 8, MJ Vela.
just tuning in with us here on News Talk KEYS or on the MIC Sports Network, it's not a typo. It is an amazing start for the Ray Texans here in this second game. Lays down the bunt, throws over to third, in time.
And that was a tough play right there. But a good one by Bonilla. He came in charged, threw that ball, and got the lead runner at third base. And a heads-up play by the new defensive player. That is number 11, Caleb Garcia, over at third.
Right.
He stood on third base like a first baseman just to record the force out. And a good play by Bonilla. So that is a 3-5 put out.
So Lease now batting for the third time in this game. Takes that one. It's slicing out to left. It's caught. Safe. I'm going to say he's off the bag. I don't know if he was that animated to throw him in. It was that far off the bag. It was a little closer than that, but he's safe.
Yeah, it was a bang play, and I think that's why we got the animated call. As Kosa was up in the air trying to catch it. He did catch it, but as he was on his way down, that is, who is that? Gutierrez came back in. Oh, no, that's not Gutierrez. That is Wyrick.
All right, so now Josh Hernandez, who is the ball looks like a beach ball to him, who's put both at bats and put him out in there with 2-run homers, takes the first pitch in as a curveball for strike number 1. A little bit low. Ball 1. 1-1. So that's 3 home runs in 2 games for Josh Hernandez. And I'm saying right now, he's the way too early player of the game.
Way.
But, I mean, how do you take a guy and say you hit two-run home runs in the same game and not call him player of the game?
In the same inning.
Yeah. One and 2 the count. And fouled off. That's still there. I had a question come through. What happens if Ray and Betts, if Ray moves on, we move ahead in this game and they win this ball game, and Betts were to win both games against Alice, they would share the district title.
Co-district.
Co-district champs.
Yep.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter who's 1 or 2 seed, because little ground ball up, throws over to first and gets the out. Texans unable to bring a run home this inning. They still lead 10-0. We're going to step aside for a break. We'll continue what happens with these teams and the tiebreaker scenarios and all that when we return. Stay with us.
Looking for a vehicle you can trust? Visit the Taggart Group in Portland, right off Highway 181. For over 30 years, they've been helping Coastal Bend drivers find quality vehicles they can rely on. They offer a strong selection of quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. The Taggart Group are also the only local Big Tex and Liberty trailer dealer. They offer aggressive trade appraisals and will buy your vehicle even if you're not currently in the market to trade. See their inventory at thetaggartgroup.com or call 361-643-6900.
Step up to the plate with Clubhouse Sports Gear, your local shop for all your baseball and softball needs. Located at 1701 South Staples in Corpus Christi. They stock the latest bats, gloves, and equipment to elevate your game. They carry major brands like Wilson, Rawlings, Easton, EvoShield, Marucci, New Balance, and more. Stop by and see their lineup of custom uniforms and apparel to fit any budget. Clubhouse Sports Gear. Play hard, shop local. Visit them at 1701 South Staples in Corpus Christi.
Talk KEYS.
Back here at Cabinets Field, Doug and Marcos with you. We were talking about before the third and final out on the ground ball to Trey Hernandez, throwing over to Bonilla to retire Josh Hernandez, who is actually human.
Yeah, he is. We saw him. He finally got out today, so that's...
I know. So if they share the district title, it doesn't matter who's 1 or 2 seed, because they would both be 1 seeds for Division I and Division II when they split for the playoffs.
Which Division I and Division II, for those of you who may not be familiar, is based on school size.
Enrollment, correct.
Yes.
Vets and Flower Bluff are both Division 1. GP and Ray are both in Division 2. Those are the 4 top teams right now. Ray is at the top of the standings at 12-3. Vets is 11-2. GP 10-4. Bluff at 8-5. Alice is right behind, and they can have an opportunity to try to tie Flower Bluff. But I think Flower Bluff has a couple of the games too that I think they have a great opportunity to hold on to that 4 spot.
Yeah, Alice desperately needs to.
And they play Moody tonight for the second game.
Yeah.
And Moody plays tough here at Cab, so.
We'll talk a lot more about that.
Sure.
And who's going to kind of sneak into that 4 spot in that game.
Here's Julian Colsa. High and away, ball 1. It looks like right up the upper portion of the zone, but just a tad high of that strike zone on the outside. Swing and a miss. The 1-1 pitch, outside, strike number 2. That's popped up. Everybody's coming for it. Hernandez coming for it. Is it in there? He made the catch. And he throws it out in the outfield.
Oh, no. But what a play behind the plate. He removed the mask, found the ball, dropped the mask so it doesn't get in the way of his feet. He goes and hunts it down. The wind pushes it back into the field of play, and he gets himself a little diving grab.
Here's Aaron Gonzalez. First pitch is low, and it gets away from Hernandez for ball 1. I think Trey Hernandez was trying to get the ball back in. I told him, hang on. That's high, ball 2. High and inside, ball 3. Gonzalez saying it hit me. Or he said something to the umpire like, hey, sir, that was really high and tight, you know. Strike 1. We had a guy the other night, I think who it was. He'd already taken the bat and flipped it halfway back to the dugout and taken off.
I did that game. That was last week.
Yeah. Oh, that hit him. So Aaron Castillo's human too. How about that? He struck out 4 batters in 2 innings. Retired the side by strikeouts in the first inning.
And he finally gives up his first base runner.
Second.
Yeah, second base runner. You're right.
Back to the top of the order is Trey Hernandez, who struck out looking. And I think we're going to have a ton of throws to first here.
Yeah, Gonzalez over at first has a lot of speed.
A conservative lead. We'll see if we can get some of those throws safe.
Gonzalez has 5 stolen bases on the year. And wow, only 2 attempts.
Strike number 1 for Trey Hernandez. High. 1-1 the count now. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on. Hernandez just fouls that out and out of play for strike number 2. This is game number 1 of 2 tonight. Alice and Moody come up, scheduled for 8 p.m. The initial schedule, let me put it that way. Struck out. Trey Hernandez looking for the second time tonight.
I mean, what a beautiful pitch right there. The off speed breaks onto the inner half. Looks like it split the black, but it freezes Trey Hernandez for the strikeout.
Here's John Reyes, who struck out swinging. Who's now the pitcher. Same pitch again, right inside that last second break. It looks like it's going to be very inside in that last break.
Yeah, it looks to me just like a really well-placed slider.
He hit that ball hard and deep into the, or off the front of the bullpen for strike number 2.
Yeah, he tried to sneak a fastball by him on the inner half, but Reyes just turned on it. Lucky for Castillo, that one's just a long foul ball.
Well, that one hopped in. Throw back to first is not in time. Ball 2. Definitely having to wait for the umpire a little bit tonight to see what his calls are going to be. The 2-2. Ball 3. That was probably awful close to hitting him as well.
I thought that was a really good pitch. I don't think it was that inside. I think it froze him. Gonzalez will be moving here.
Well, everybody, okay, we were waiting for a moment. This ball 4, so he's heading down to first base. And they try to appeal to the infield ump. The umpire did not ask him that. Josh Hernandez is pleading his case.
I mean, I understand.
And now Coach Ruiz wants to come over and talk about it.
Okay, well, the issue, okay, I understand that the home plate umpire is supposed to be the one that asks for help. I understand that. But if you're not going to ask for help, at least say ball 4 or something.
Or point.
Or point that, yes, it's a free pass. You can't just stand there and act like nothing is going on around you. And
No, you're right.
I hate to be on the umpires, but this happens rather frequently.
It's part of the mechanics.
It's part of, the mechanics, I guess, of being an umpire is that the home plate umpire is supposed to refer
or
to
if you're the catcher, ask him to appeal.
You're supposed to
Don't
ask
just
him.
do this and
You're
expect
right.
him to go with him.
But at the very least, you got to say ball 4
Right.
or say, point to first base. Like, give him the
take
bat.
your base.
Take your base, something.
Here's DJ Garcia, who struck out his first at bat. 2 on, 2 out. That got away from Hernandez. He's going to throw down, and it's offline. Everybody's safe.
So the pass ball moves 2 base runners over. Gives the Eagles a good opportunity to try and crawl back in this one.
Alice Coyotes have made their way to the stands over there at 6:44 on Friday evening. Game 2, visiting team. The 1-0. Ball 2.
And you know what? Things are going to get really interesting.
Right.
Next week if Veterans might drop one to Alice.
Ball 3. And we did get from Harvey there. He can hear us next door saying you can't ask a base ump on a check swing when the base ump is at second base behind slot position.
Oh, I mean, I understand that they're never going to overturn that call.
Right. That's ball 4. Base is loaded for Jordan Garza.
Because, I mean, I guess you can ask, but they never overturn it.
Number 9, Jordan Garza.
And now a conversation with Aaron Castillo on the mound. Give us an opportunity to say thank you to the sponsors. That's AEP Texas, FX Game Exchange, G-Tech Communications, Taggart Motor Group, and Clubhouse Sports Gear. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring our coverage this season. You guys are absolutely awesome. And big thank you to Clubhouse Sports Gear coming on today. In fact, they reached out via email, and we got them rocking and rolling. Off our website. Curious about that. Here's Jordan Garza. Garza flied out to right. Takes the first pitch in for strike one. A masterful performance from him on Tuesday. 12 strikeouts.
Yeah, he's as good as you'll see in the area.
Low ball one. Garza hit his first home run of the year last Saturday versus London.
Well, it'd be a great time to get his second.
Line shot. Caught. Wow. And just at the right place at the right time today. No runs with the bases loaded. Heading to the bottom of the third. Stay with us.
Hi, this is Jacob Oggs with Island Moon Live.
Are you bored of your old video games or game console? Head over to FX Game Exchange and find something new from Atari 2600 to PlayStation and Xbox. FX has what you're looking for. Buy, sell, or trade your old games for new ones. They also repair consoles and controllers and discs. So race on over to FX Game Exchange and check out their huge selection of video games, board games, collectibles, and so much more. Happy gaming from FX Game Exchange, 2033 Airline Road.
At G-Tech 360, we're proudly connecting the South Texas Coastal Bend community. With reliable high-speed internet and state-of-the-art security and alarm systems, your home and business stay seamlessly connected and protected. Enjoy hassle-free setup with free installation, no credit checks, and absolutely no data caps. And if you ever need us, our local support is here 24/7. G-Tech 360, closing the digital divide, one connection at a time. Give us a call at 361-777-1400.
High school baseball on News Talk KEYS.
Here we are back at Cavness Field. I'm Doug. He's Marcos. This is the bottom of the third. It's 10-0 Ray. The Eagles are down to 6 outs. If they can't get anything going in this next inning to put a couple of runs across, and it'll be a 10-0 run rule in 5. After a 10-2 victory in 7.
It is 10 after 5. You're right, Doug. So if they can't add any runs before then,
yeah,
and they got to be careful, that they don't give up any more to the Texans.
You're right, and it might be interesting with them playing Alice next week. One game here, one game in Alice.
Yeah, because Gregory Portland's on their tails.
Yes.
And so that means Gregory Portland, would they be in Division 1?
GP's
no,
Division 2.
They're going to be Division 2. So they would be the 2 seed still. So Veterans is basically locked in at the 1 seed going to Division 1.
Yes, over Bluff.
Yeah.
Because I believe Veterans, or did they split? Hold on, I had that written down. No, only Vets and GP split. GP and Flower Bluff split.
Yes. Those are their only 2 losses on this season, Veterans Memorial. They lost to Flower Bluff early in the year, and then they lost to Gregory Portland a little bit after that.
So we'll have we'll have Veterans Memorial in Alice on Tuesday night, and then they play Friday in Alice. First pitch from Reyes is a little bit low and kind of rolls away for ball 1.
Yeah, that one bounced off the home plate umpire.
They're giving him an opportunity to walk around, kind of walk it off. Cal Allen softball's trailing Shiner right now. There's a timeout for the ump to walk this one off a little bit. GP's playing Martin tonight. They're up 3-2. Carroll's leading Ray in softball, 11-0.
And we got Moody Alice here in our game, too.
And the Bishop and London are playing in softball. It's 4-1 Bishop on top of London right now.
Oh, and I see it across the way at softball here at Cabinets Field. It's 11-0 Carroll leading over Ray.
That's what I just said.
Oh, yeah, you did probably say that, didn't you?
That falls under the I'm not paying attention category.
I was paying attention, Doug. I just wasn't paying attention to you.
It's Pop backing out of place, right, too. Don't feel bad. It happens everywhere.
I was looking at some of the schedules around to see, kind of how these next week of games are going to turn out.
It happens all the time at the station. I'll say something and we'll go to somebody, hey, this, and that. And I'll go back and hey, do we need to go this, and that? And I'm like,
why'd you said this, and that?
I did. Fouled backing out of play. One ball, 2 strikes. Bottom of the third, 10-0 Ray. And Reyes goes outside for ball number 2. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good crowd on hand today for this first game. It was packed on Tuesday night. A 9:30 first pitch start, and the place was packed. Here's the pitch.
How much of it was it towards the end?
Oh,
because I know.
Well, it was so late. It was about a little bit after 11 when a lot of the students were getting up and to head on out of here. Because it's almost midnight. Your parents are like, "Hey, you gotta be home by midnight."
Yeah,
I'm sure that's part of it. It wasn't that we don't want to support our team. It's just it was so dang late. Believe me, if James and I could have gotten up and walked out of here and said, "Okay, we're done too," we would have done that because it's so dang late. The 2-2 pitch. High and away, ball 3.
Kind of seeing a little bit of that trickling out already here.
I think they're just kind of bored.
Maybe.
They remind me, some of these players, as a little line shot over. One hopped over, throws it to Bonilla with a nice grab, a 5-3 putout on Ruiz. There's one away.
Yeah, good scoop over at first base by Drew Bonilla. He's one of the better defensive first baseman in the area.
It's one of these, I think you're seeing a lot of movement with some of the fans. It might be some of these students here tonight. I think they remind me of hummingbirds. They can only sit still in one place for a little bit at a time, and then they have to get up and move. You know what I mean? Constantly buzzing around. First pitch to Castillo in for strike 1. Castillo blasted a 2-run homer, and then he was hit by a pitch. Inside for ball 1.
The big boy had to be a little bit nimble there to get out of that one, as that one was way inside.
He would have been hit by the pitch the second time tonight. Low. Ball 2. Reyes and the Eagles. Oh, that one got in there. Castillo wanted to swing. He knew he should have, and it's strike 2 called. Quite a few of these Ray Texan batters. I'll explain here in a second. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Inside ball 3. Their back foot, especially these lefties, their back foot is right in the corner of the batter's box, in the back corner, and their front foot is inside. Swing and a miss is strikeout number 1 for Reyes, and second out of the inning.
First baseman number 5, Jaron Sandoval.
Here's Jaron Sandoval, who has walked and walked. So he's officially 0 for 0. Reyes' first pitch is a tad low, ball 1. And outside, ball 2.
Reyes, since he's came in, he's only allowed 1 base runner. I lied. That's not true.
Ball 3.
He's only given up 1 hit, I should have said.
Yes. It's okay. So I'm going to expect Reyes to fire a strike down the middle, and Sandoval is going to walk down 2 steps to first base. Nope, he didn't, but it is strike 1. And it was on the outside corner. There's ball 4. Jaron Sandoval's walked for the 3rd time tonight. Here's Ethan Garza, who has walked and grounded out. 2 down, 10-0 Ray here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Ball's hit up in the air. It's a long run, and it's in the gap. Oh, he made the catch. Julian Colsa goes diving out of there, gets the ball off the turf for the 3rd out. Wow.
And you hear the dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. What a play by Colsa.
There you go, Harvey. We're going to step aside for a break. Top of the 4th inning coming up. Stay with us.
This April, your drive makes a difference. During our Drive for Driscoll event, every time you take a test drive at any Sames location in Laredo, Corpus Christi, or across the Rio Grande Valley, we'll donate $10 to Driscoll Children's Hospital. No purchase necessary, just drive. Help us support the children and families who need it most. Visit Sames this April. And Drive for Driscoll. Let's drive for smiles.
Meet some of our residents at Gulf Coast Humane Society. When you find your new family member, they'll be spayed or neutered, up to date on vaccinations, and microchipped. Your adoption fee also includes 6 months of heartworm prevention, a free vet visit, post-adoption support, and more. If you fall in love with one of our heartworm-positive dogs, we will also provide their treatment at no extra cost to you. Come find your new furry friend at Gulf Coast Humane Society, completing families since 1945.
On News Talk KEYS.
Back here at Cavaniss Field, I'm Doug. Joined alongside my broadcast partner tonight on this Friday, Marcos Marroquin. It is the top of the 4th inning, and the Veterans Memorial Eagles are running out of time. Trail 10-0 here in the top of the 4th inning. Due up as Drew Bonilla, Jaden Ruiz, and DJ Garcia. These 5, 6, and 7 hitters due up. You need to put a run or 2 up this inning or so to make this go 7 for a chance to come back in this one.
Yeah, they're down to their final 6 outs. And with the way Castillo's been throwing, hits are not coming easily. Well, they haven't come at all, actually, to this point.
First pitch tails away for ball 1.
But they haven't been able to get any other base runners outside of a walk. 2 walks, 3 walks.
Strike 1. He struck out 5. Inside, ball 2. Bonilla, one of the rare players I see lefty. It's not toes on the line. Swing and a miss to strike 2. You know what I mean? Watch his stance in the batter's block. Now he's up a little closer this time.
No, now he's trying to protect.
Outside, ball 3. They're having a hard time tracking the pitch out of Castillo's hand today for some reason. You know what I mean? Nobody's really gotten a piece of it yet.
Yeah.
I mean, John Reyes did hit one a long ways foul.
And then we had that line shot by Jordan Garza to end the last inning. That was probably the best contact the Eagles have got all day.
Strikeout number 6. There's Jaden Ruiz, who struck out tonight. Takes the first pitch and fouls it back out of play for strike 1. Sometime this summer, I'm going to have to head down and go watch Walker Yannick play at the Waterburger Field with the Corpus Christi Hooks. How about that?
I saw him earlier. I saw him in his first series of the season.
Strike 2, called on the outside corner.
They were playing the Rough Riders. And it was a rough game for the Hooks.
Struck out. Ruiz looking. Back-to-back strikeouts.
You know, everything I think has been going amazingly for the Texans, besides them throwing the ball around. I think we've seen a lot of balls go into the outfield on some of these throw-arounds. As that one sails all the way to the wall.
Yeah.
Probably about where Castillo hit his home run.
This is now number 11 in batting instead of DJ Garcia. Correct?
Number 11.
Yeah. Who's been playing third base. That is
That's Caleb Garcia.
He hits that one. That's in the gap. It's hanging though a long, long time, and making the grab is Wyrick for the third and final out. 3 up, 3 down. Bottom of the fourth coming up. Stay with us.
Looking for a vehicle you can trust? Visit the Taggart Group in Portland, right off Highway 181. For over 30 years, they've been helping Coastal Bend drivers find quality vehicles they can rely on. They offer a strong selection of quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. The Taggart Group are also the only local Big Tex and Liberty trailer dealer. They offer aggressive trade appraisals and will buy your vehicle even if you're not currently in the market to trade. See their inventory at thetaggartgroup.com or call 361-643-6900.
Step up to the plate with Clubhouse Sports Gear, your local shop for all your baseball and softball needs. Located at 1701 South Staples in Corpus Christi. They stock the latest bats, gloves, and equipment to elevate your game. They carry major brands like Wilson, Rawlings, Easton, EvoShield, Marucci, New Balance, and more. Stop by and see their lineup of custom uniforms and apparel to fit any budget. Clubhouse Sports Gear. Play hard, shop local. Visit them at 1701 South Staples in Corpus Christi.
Baseball on News Talk KUIS.
We're back here at Cavanis Field. It's the bottom of the fourth inning and due up for the Ray Texans. Jason Gutierrez, Luke Wyrick, and MJ Vela, the 7, 8, 9 hitters due up. Well, looks like we might have enough time in between games to change the batteries on the cordless mic. How about that? Make it last a little bit.
Oh, they're starting to... They're on their last legs, though, Doug.
Yeah. Hey, I bought 1 pack, just to give you guys a little peek behind the curtain. I bought 1 pack of those. How many did they come in? Like a pack of 16 or something like that? Or
of the AA? Yeah.
Yeah, the Duracells.
Okay.
Not those, but the Duracells.
Yeah.
Hey, it's got me the whole season, that 1 pack.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
When it was much more expensive, the mic we had previously ran off a 9-volt battery.
And you know what? Have you seen those rechargeable batteries? I think you should invest in those. They're not very expensive.
They don't last very long. They
you don't even think they'd get through a game or two?
They don't last very long.
Huh.
We'd have to change like every single game, or after a certain amount of time, they drain real fast. They're not recommended for these either.
Oh.
Believe me, I would use it. That was a little bit outside. Slipped out of his hand.
And it looked like a curveball.
It didn't curve.
No. It popped up and out of his hand.
Swing and a miss.
Good job kind of recalibrating there with the fastball, getting back on target.
You know, I'd like to see some of these guys come in with a changeup every now and then. Strike two, get a fastball, get a curveball going, and get a changeup.
Yeah, but whenever you get a guy that late on your fastball as Gutierrez was there,
Right.
probably want to go back to that pitch.
And he did for strikeout. One away here in the bottom fourth.
It's a good job by Reyes.
Yeah, it was.
Reyes and Garza recognizing that Gutierrez was way late. He just wasn't seeing that fastball very well at all. So he decides to blow another one by him for a strikeout.
Wyrick's 0 for 1 with a walk and a flyout. High breaking ball hangs in for ball one. The 1-0. Foul to back and out of play for strike number one. 1-1. Reyes likes to work a little quickly. That's fouled back and out of play for strike two. Reminds me a lot of, I don't know if you remember Mike Garza that pitched for Carroll. You might have been a little bit young. Got him looking. Back-to-back strikeouts. That one
looked off the plate to me.
But I think it's been consistently inconsistent.
Yeah, I get what you're trying to say there.
Yeah.
Either way, it's a strikeout looking against Wyrick. And the second of the inning for Reyes.
Here's MJ Vela. First pitch inside, strike number one. Outside, ball one. I like how they work in and out, sometimes up and in. And
you got to change location.
Yes. Curveball drops right in for strike two.
That was a beauty.
Very much the old school looking 12-6. Struck three. He struck out the side. Wow. They go down in order. Top of the fifth coming up. Stay with us.
Are you bored of your old video games or game console? Head over to FX Game Exchange and find something new from Atari 2600 to PlayStation and Xbox. FX has what you're looking for. Buy, sell, or trade your old games for new ones. They also repair consoles and controllers and discs. So race on over to FX Game Exchange and check out their huge selection of video games, board games, collectibles, and so much more. Happy gaming from FX Game Exchange, 2033 Airline Road.
At GTech 360, we're proudly connecting the South Texas Coastal Bend community. With reliable high-speed internet and state-of-the-art security and alarm systems, your home and business stay seamlessly connected and protected. Enjoy hassle-free setup with free installation, no credit checks, and absolutely no data caps. And if you ever need us, our local support is here 24/7. GTech 360, closing the digital divide, one connection at a time. Give us a call at 361-777-1400.
It's South Texas High School Baseball on News Talk KEYS.
We're back here at Cabinets Field, and I think Marcos and I are pretty much leaning heavily, depending on how much further this game goes, that the player of the game will be the Ray Texans catcher Josh Hernandez.
Well, you could also kind of make an argument for Castillo as well.
Yes.
Because, I mean, he's pitching, and he's throwing 4 innings of shutout, no-hit baseball so far.
But 3 home runs from this catcher for the Ray Texans in 2 games. 2 of them being 2-run shots. It's hard to hit a home run in a game.
We'll make a deal. If Castillo strikes out the side, we're giving it to him.
Fair enough. Only. Not 2. He has to strike out the side. And then brings up Julian Colsa, Aaron Gonzalez, and then Trey Hernandez, the 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up. High and away, ball one. My vote's Hernandez. I mean, that's a huge first inning. I mean, that sparked it right there. That sparks everything.
I agree.
If Hernandez flies out or something, this game changes.
I think you just got to have an honorable mention with the guy that's throwing.
And if you want, we have done this before. One other time, we've had co-players of the game. And we had co for a softball game.
I think we might need to do that again. Depends how this inning goes. If the Eagles get a run across the board as that one comes in low.
We even have a vote from a text message coming in, co-players of the game. They agree with you.
Who said that?
Our friend Albert Hernandez.
Shout out Albert.
Albert's good people, man. That's popped up in the air, so he's not going to strike out the side. Garza makes a grab in shallow left field for out number 1.
That's a pretty good defensive play. I know it's just a fly ball, but Garza had to go a long way out into the outfield. Good job being loud and vocal to call everybody off and record that one.
I'm just shocked by the score of this game. Just wow.
Me too.
Strike number 1. I think Gonzalez asking, where was that at, sir? Outside. 1-1. Popped up. Garza waving everybody off. Makes the grab for out number 2. Well, there's 2 away. Hernandez down to the last opportunity for the Eagles. He has struck out looking both times tonight. You know, if you're Veterans Memorial, unless you can extend this inning, you go down to the Ray Texans in a run rule fashion tonight. It's a good thing to get this game out of the way heading into the playoffs.
Well, they actually have some important games next week, though, that I don't think that we could skip over.
No, and I'm not saying that they won't or whatever, but with their record, with 11 wins,
they're in the playoffs.
They're in the playoffs
already.
Whether
That's
you're
locked
top
up.
seed or not. My point being is you get a stinker of a game out of the way. You don't want the stinker of a game in the playoffs.
No, you're right.
That's my thing is, hey, you've got to play a little better.
The last thing you want is to get knocked off, in the first round or something because you just lay an egg.
Right. Fouled off, strike number 1. That's my point. It's like brings the team back down to earth a little bit. Ray was on a 13-game win streak before when Vets beat them 10-2.
Yeah, and now they
got it out of the way.
Yeah.
So playing this series might be beneficial for both teams. You had to play them anyways, but really good test for both. These are both good ball clubs. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Outside full count. And ball 4. Here's John Reyes up. And I believe that's Jordan Garza's little brother as the bat boy.
He's doing a great job.
Ray has a little bat boy as well. They both were getting a lot of action in. They got to throw the ball around during warm-ups and stuff on the other game the other night on Tuesday. So
they were throwing with each other?
No.
Oh, okay.
With the respective coach or somebody playing catch a little bit. And there were some good pictures taken of them. Those, if you find them on social media, you'll know what I'm talking about. Inside strike 1. He's done that quite a bit of times tonight where it has that last second break where everybody's kind of stepping back, trying not to get hit, and it's strike 1. Down the line foul, strike 2.
Hernandez was moving.
Yeah, he was.
So you got to look on our first base cam here. If you're listening on the radio, check us out on micsportsnetwork.com so you could see all of the action.
DJ Garcia on deck. High. Ball 1-2 to count. Hernandez popped up like he wanted to snap throw back down. I don't know that necessarily Sandoval was expecting him to throw down there, and Hernandez wasn't that far off the bag either. He goes.
Oh.
And he rolls out of the outfield. Hernandez heading over to third. He drops the ball. Stolen base, and then a error gets him to third.
Did that clip him? It hit his hand?
Who? Castillo?
Or he was kind of grabbing his hand a little bit. I don't know, maybe if it was him bracing himself or...
Might have tried to support himself up into the dirt. Now they're going to go check on him.
Oh, man, that was scary. That ball was inches from his face.
And it wasn't a hit ball either. It was
No,
a throw from
no.
your catcher.
Hernandez just lost the grip on it.
I mean, and I haven't really seen a whole lot of it so far this year. I've seen a lot of times where the pitchers might take a step back or step forward to get out of the way of the throw a little bit. But
Castillo ducked instead.
He did the right thing here. I'm getting down out of the way. It was just, ooh.
But also, as a former catcher, I hated when guys ducked. I would rather you just get out of the way.
True. But you're going to throw over him.
Ideally, yeah. But in cases...
You should.
Well, Hernandez lost the grip on it, almost had something ugly happen.
And that's Pop backing out of play, and Hernandez wants to make a grab, and it hits the net. So staying alive. That would have been a horrible way to end it, though, wouldn't it? Horrible way to end it.
Horrible.
With a pop-up like that. Wow.
Oh. That was a beauty right there from Castillo. I don't know where it missed. Maybe a little inside. Maybe it broke late. But that's just speculation. Looked like a close pitch.
And it's popped up. Going out and making the grab is Wyrick. And that's ball game on F7. I don't know that they've been run ruled this year, but the Ray Texans
I can tell you
have
they
done
haven't. Wow.
Wow. What a change. I guess we're going to have co-players.
Yeah, we could do co-players of the game. Josh Hernandez with two-run home runs in the first inning. Aaron Castillo followed him up just 2 plate appearances after that with a 2-run home run. And then he pitched 5 innings of no-hit baseball. What a performance by those 2 gentlemen tonight in their final game of the regular season.
Absolutely. We'll get everything changed up with you guys here, and we'll be back. First pitch set for 8 o'clock between Alice and Moody. Make sure you join in with us again